Set for more action here at UpNext Fighting. Let's see how our two fighters measure up. Dangerous Devon Brock, Mike Segura.
Yeah, Mike Segura, a little bit of a height advantage, but Devon Brock is the man with the reach advantage. You know, fighting out of CMMA underneath the tutelage of Chad George. He's a boxer, brawler, going up against the Muay Thai fighter out of Subfighter MMA. Mike Segura fighting out of Laguna Beach, California. Dangerous Devon Brock and Mike Segura cannot wait for this lightweight extravaganza.
Stage is set. 3 rounds of action in the lightweight division. UNF lightweight crown. We'll see who can capitalize. Talked about some of the notable wins of the dangerous one, Devon Brock. Segura is coming off of a unanimous decision victory over Brandon Von Cleve. Celtic Gladiator wins over Shohei Yamamoto in the past as well. Should be a good one here.
Segura starting off with a leg kick here. Both fighters trying to feel each other out here. Neither one of these guys wants to be the first to make a mistake.
Mike Segura, 6'2" to the 5'10" of dangerous Devon Brock. If he can utilize that height at all, can Segura, again, a Muay Thai practitioner. Yep. Two great veterans here, and as we've talked about, fools rush in. These guys, it's very much a feeling out process because both fighters, despite the moniker of Brock, are very dangerous. You don't want to make a pivotal, costly first mistake. You might not have time to turn things around if you do.
Brock doubling up on the jab. Segura, nasty leg kick there, but Brock momentarily catching it.
Legs open all day.
Got to watch out for that, though. If you're dangerous, Devon Brock, you got to get inside the range of those kicks.
Yeah, you know, we talked about the reach advantage that Brock has, but if Segura uses those legs, he's going to be the one that's the longer of the two fighters. If he can use that teep kick, otherwise known as the foot jab.
Yep. See if he utilizes now an outside leg kick by Brock. Stealing a page out of the playbook, and Brock has gone to the body a couple times with that kind of lunging, thrusting left hand.
Check that leg kick. Good job of reading that by Devon Brock. Nice starching left jab from Devon Brock. Touches the face of Segura.
3 minutes to go now in the first of 3 scheduled rounds. Two great veterans. What do you make of those body shots of Brock? What do you think, you know, how could he follow up on that? Is it to try and just get inside?
Well, you want to keep your opponent guessing at which level you're going to attack at. You know, changing levels, going to the body may open up the attack to the head. It also, you know, you invest early in a body attack and it pays dividends later on. It takes the legs away from the fighter. And never mind if you touch that liver, it could be over as soon as you make it quiver.
There you have it. Make their knees wheeze and their backs crack, Jack. But these two, measured pace thus far. Two great professionals going at it. And, you know, it is, these are two thinking man fighters in there. You know,
both tacticians.
Yes.
Both these guys are very smart fighters.
There you go.
What you're seeing right now is both guys trying to employ their game plan and neither one of them able to do so. So that's what you're seeing. This is feeling, we call it the feeling out process, and it's, but there is a little bit of a powder keg feel. You start to get the sense that whoever lands first and lands heavy is going to be the one who punctuates this fight.
Yeah, and the crowd being very respectful of these two great pros as well. You know, sometimes when there's not a ton of action, a feverish pace, they start to get a little uneasy. That's not the case because they know how good these two are. Educated fans here at UpNext.
About 1 minute and 25 seconds left in the opening round here.
Brock keeps going with those lunging body shots. Both fighters very comfortable standing in different disciplines. Of course, Muay Thai for Segura and a big background in boxing for dangerous Devon Brock.
It looks like a little bit of blood coming from the nose of Mike Segura.
Coming up on 1 minute to go in our first of 3 scheduled rounds between these two great California-based veterans.
You're starting to see Devon Brock pick apart Mike Segura from the outside here, using those long punches.
Segura.
Oh, right hand caught him, Todd.
Staggered him. We'll see if Segura can weather the storm. In big trouble here. We'll see how aggressive, dangerous Devon Brock gets. But clipped Segura. Had him in trouble.
30 seconds left in the round. Let's see if Devon Brock can do something. He's already made a statement with that big right hand.
Living up to that moniker was Brock, but now Segura hanging in there, trying to get out of this round. He's got to survive 10 seconds to do it. And swinging with some shots of his own does Segura to end the first round. We'll be back with our second round right after this.
UNF fighters are the future of the fight game. Check out UpNextFighting.com for tickets and live streams of upcoming events, view fighter profiles, and connect with us on social media for exclusive behind-the-scenes content. Up Next Fighting, the future of the fight game.
Welcome back, everybody. Your thoughts after one on your unofficial scorecard.
Yeah, I gave that round 10-9 to Devon Brock. A little bit of swelling on the left eye of Devon Brock, but he seems to be okay. Mike Segura leaking a little bit there, no doubt instigated by the hands of Devon Brock. So I have Devon Brock winning 10-9 based on the boxing, based on those shots and that knockdown. Clean 10-9 round for Devon Brock.
Yeah, throughout the round, Brock used that body shot in the left to try and get in close, get within striking distance, did just that. And that's what we got coming your way, round number 2 in this lightweight battle that could have some big implications down the line for the victor. And we'll see, Segura bouncing around. See if there's any indication on how bad he was hurt from that flurry by Brock. No sound, set for action in our second of 3 rounds.
Round 2.
Been a good one. That human game of chess in full effect here.
Nice long guard, Mike.
It was a nice flurry by Brock, but wasn't quite checkmate.
Like to see Devon Brock start landing that jab again, working behind the one. He's had a lot of success with it in that opening round, landing to the body, landing to the head, as you see right there. Segura with a big swing and a miss there.
Both these fighters each have 4 knockout victories. They've got the ability to dim your lights, and it's not something you see a whole lot, although he does have 3 submission victories. Is Segura looking to change levels there and get the takedown? Was stuffed by Brock.
Yeah, good job of preventing the takedown. Devon Brock didn't sprawl too hard, didn't over pursue the defense, just did enough to keep his fight on the feet. And that's exactly where he wants it to be, Todd.
No question about it. And trying to get within close quarters here is Devon Brock. Going back to that body shot, is utilizing leg kicks as well, trying to get inside the lengthy frame here of Mike Segura, who is always a threat with those kicks and knees should he have a chance to throw them.
Segura again investing heavy with a big right hand that misses.
Now, I know we talked about that fool's rush in mentality, but are you a bit surprised that Brock didn't get a little more aggressive in attempting to capitalize in that first round when he had Segura in trouble?
No, because I think that's, by being measured and by being methodical, that's what put Devon Brock in the position to be where he was with the knockdown. I think if he over pursues things, he gets over aggressive, he leaves himself open, and he's being very smart here. He's not giving Segura anything to hit.
And Brock, at times, although he's very dangerous, has at times taken his time. 6 of his 10 victories went the distance, and he scored decision wins.
There's another starching jab for Brock. Segura having a hard time getting a read on dangerous Devon Brock here. Nasty leg kick. Now Devon's starting to get a little loose here. Sorry, Todd.
Yes, sir. No need to apologize, my man. But Brock is controlling the center of the cage here, dictating the pace. And picking his shots.
Like to see Segura try to break down the range and get into the clinch. Maybe push Devon Brock up against the fence instead of backing away. He should be circling. Now he's circling to the left of Brock, away from that power right hand.
Hey, you bring up an excellent point. If Segura, who is got 4 inches on his opponent here, if he could get that tie clinch and throw some knees, that could be a big difference maker. And of course, that's right in the wheelhouse of Segura.
Yeah, but it's really difficult to utilize that Muay Thai clinch when you're going backwards. He's got to go forward and commit. And, he may have to eat a punch to land a punch
Sure.
to get through the range of Devon Brock, but Segura being very, very measured here. Instead of trying to break down the range, he seems content to remain on the outside here. So far, that hasn't really been a good game plan for him.
No, hasn't come to fruition here yet. But we'll see if either of these two fighters decides to pick up the pace here as time ticks away here in the second round. Both guys conserving a bit of energy here. Both fighters going back to the leg kicks.
Devon Brock doing a great job of answering everything that Segura lands. Segura lands a leg kick. Brock then follows with a leg kick and a jab. Winning the moments clearly is Devon Brock.
Segura's tried to throw that lunging shot a few times, hasn't been able to hit it. It's back to the kicks. Inside 10 seconds to go now in the round. See if somebody can put an exclamation point on this one, because not a whole lot thrown. When we return on Up Next Fighting, it's time for our third and final round.
UNF fighters are the future of the fight game. Check out UpNextFighting.com for tickets and live streams of upcoming events, view fighter profiles, and connect with us on social media for exclusive behind-the-scenes content. Up Next Fighting, the future of the fight game.
Welcome back, everybody. Your thoughts with 2 in the books.
Yeah, that was a tough round to score. Not a lot of action there, but I give it to Devon Brock. 10-9, in control on my scorecard. 2 rounds to none.
Sense of urgency, you got to believe, in the upcoming third and final round as both fighters conserved energy there in that second round. And we'll see who's going to come out loaded for bear. Do you expect the pace to quicken here in round 3? They should have some starch left.
You never know, like the pace could quicken. It could end up being the exact fight that we've seen for the first 2 rounds, a measured pace, but I do expect to see Mike Segura commit a little bit more to his strikes, because he's got to understand that he could be down 2 rounds to none here.
Both fighters coming in with stellar winning records. A lot of pride on the line, a lot of bragging rights here in the Southern California region. Third and final round coming your way here in this lightweight battle at Up Next Fighting. Bell sounds, both fighters touch gloves. Third and final round underway. Who can claim the victory?
Nice job by Segura. That's what he needed to do in the first and second round, is try to break down that range and get to the clinch. He used that level change to get the single leg and able to get to that Muay Thai plum for a moment.
That came out flying out of the starting gate there was Mike Segura. See if he elects to go for that again. Working off the jab is Devon Brock, goes downstairs and now lunging in again, blitzing in is Segura, but I tell you, Brock has been elusive.
Like a matador, just shucking the bull to the side there.
Segura looking for the inside leg kick again, but receives one courtesy of his opponent. And you mentioned before, Brock's done a real good job of answering.
Yeah, and you know, Devon Brock he's on my scorecard. He's won the first and second round, but I would like to see more action from him. You know, by no means is this fight a wash. He's got a very dangerous man in front of him. He's got to stay active here. Can't rely on being on cruise control here.
Nope. Can't be gun shy. You don't want to leave it in the hands of the judges. And now we see Segura there throwing a nice high kick, but again does so a lot of times as he's backing up. Just hasn't maintained his aggressiveness on the attack, but nice blitzing shots there by Segura.
Crowd coming alive, chanting Devon Brock's name. Let's see if that gives him a little bit of charge here.
Certainly a higher volume of shots being thrown here in the third round.
A lot of redness to the abdomen of
Yeah.
Segura.
Well, we talked about, you know, Brock's been hitting with that lunging left body shot throughout the fight, but getting in close now with Segura, you can almost sense in the body posture that sense of urgency. He knows he's got to get something going.
Brock looking for a takedown here. And
Guillotine.
Mike Segura jumps guillotine here.
Guillotine. We talked about those long limbs. Trying to crank on it.
He might be out, Tom.
He might. He's made it.
Oh my God! Mike Segura puts Devon Brock to sleep. What a fight! Oh my Lord!
Well, I hate to say it, but we almost all got lulled to sleep in the second round. They conserved energy though, and Segura, incredible. And Devon Brock doesn't almost know what happened there. We talked about that long, lengthy frame, Jonathan. He jumped guard, was able to crank on that guillotine, and you saw Brock start to fade, go down, and Segura secures the submission victory.
You know, not to be the prognosticator of prognosticators, but I called for that. I said Mike Segura needs to be more aggressive. He needs to come forward. If he can break down that range of his opponent, then he can do something fantastic, and that's exactly what we just saw. Tremendous third round submission victory by Mike Segura. Technical submission as Devon Brock went to sleep.
That marks the fourth submission victory in the career of that man, Segura.
Tremendous show of respect between these two young athletes. Mike Segura, wow.
Absolute hell of a submission victory. We're gonna get a look at it, and it really came out of nowhere. And there you see it, standing guillotine, jump guard, putting on the pressure.
Yeah, and you see as the lights start to dim, down goes Brock, and out he goes, Mike Segura, just cutting off the oxygen supply. Wow, tremendous victory for Segura.
Christian Cole here to make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mylan Ayers has called a stop to this bout in round number 3 at 2 minutes and 42 seconds. For your winner, by guillotine choke, Mike Segura!
Impressive victory, and Ashley Evans Smith standing by for a word.
All right, guys. Mike Segura, congratulations, my man. All right, I know this is 2 in a row for you. You are coming from behind. Tell us, Adam Lynn, your coach, has some of the best advice in the game. What did he tell you in between rounds to get you to come out in that third round on fire?
Look, man, Adam and I have been at this for a long time. That was a tough first couple rounds, don't get me wrong. I asked him, yo, is it time? He's like, it's time. Hit the gas, let's go. And that's what I did. And if I grab your neck, you will go to sleep. I promise you.
Segura, you're back. Winning streak now. Tell us, do you want to get right back in, heal up a little bit? What's up next for you?
Listen, man, I love this company. I appreciate the opportunity to showcase my skills on this platform. I want to be back, possibly July, if not shortly thereafter. I will be back. I will be up next.
One more time for your winner, Mike Segura. Back to you, Todd and John.
What a night. We'll see you when once again it's time to fight on. Good night, everybody.